welcome to Leah's Handmade Crafts. It's what day is it? Hang on a minute. Monday the 10th of February. Oh, I should have seen that at the top of my computer. Oh well. It's currently 10:50 in the morning here, and we have had 3 solid days of rain, which has been a long time coming. A very long time coming. So I'll give you a quick fire update and then I'll get cracking on the rest of the video. Some of our major fires that have been burning for 3 months are finally extinguished. As of 8 p.m. on Saturday, a fire that had been burning south of Sydney for 74 days burnt 499,621 hectares. It spanned 3 local government areas. It destroyed 312 homes and damaged 173. But tremendous work by firefighters and residents saw 1,888 homes saved. But that fire is now extinguished, which is just awesome. As of Saturday morning, there were 38 fires still burning in New South Wales. As I understand it, most of those fires have now been extinguished. I don't know what the current total is, but I do know that rain has been falling in much of the catchment areas, and we have had fires that have been burning for months extinguished finally, which is awesome. Seriously awesome. The work done by our rural firefighters, our retained firefighters, our National Parks and Wildlife Services, volunteers from around the world that have come to help us, has just been nothing short of phenomenal. We've lost too many lives. One is one too many, but we've lost too many lives. We've lost tremendously brave firefighters, and we've lost those of people who were fighting fires to save other people's homes and their own. So we remember all of them. And on that note, I'm going to show you a finished object for which 100% of the proceeds of the pattern of this project is going to the Country Fire Service in South Australia. So I'll explain that in a second. So this cozy, this is a now I've hit a brain blank, just bear with me. Now I'm back. So this coffee cozy this is the coffee cozy with a built-in bonus coaster. And it's so easy and quick to make up. The pattern is from Karen from Building Blessings, and she excuse me while I get rid of that. She has the pattern for sale now on her Etsy and Made It stores, which I will leave a link for in the description box below. On her Etsy and Made It stores, there's a 10% discount on all items until Valentine's Day. That's US time. So Valentine's US time. So all patterns on Karen's Etsy and Made It stores are on sale. But all proceeds from the sale of this mug cozy will be, so all proceeds, 100% of the proceeds that she receives for this pattern will be donated to her country fire service in South Australia until Mother's Day, the 10th of May, Australian time. The South Australian Fire Service saw some ferocious fires similar to what we did in New South Wales. It was the job ahead of them was phenomenal, and they did an absolutely amazing job. So Karen, her shop name is Building Blessings, and so she will donate 100% of the proceeds of the funds from this particular pattern, the Mug Cozy, to the CFS. But go onto her store between now and Valentine's Day and you get a 10% discount on all items. So that's Karen. That's my fire service plug. Now I will get on to my whip. I've been making the Winter's Coming hooded scarf pattern, and it's one of the scarf of the month. Now I can never say this lady's name, but this is the pattern. And this is what I've made so far. I'm just on to doing the border. So this is what it'll look like. You can do that, but this is it. So I'm quite happy with it. The problem is I have a very small head, so it doesn't quite sit right. So I might have to I don't know. I might have to play with it a bit. And that was using Hobie's Lollipop. And it's 20% wool, 80% acrylic. 200 grams or 350 meters. You use a 4 to 6 millimeter hook, and it's made in Turkey. And it is beautiful to work with, really beautiful to work with. Now I've got my hair everywhere. Now I also have some finished objects, and I'm really happy with my finished objects. So that pattern for Karen, that was actually a test pattern that she's now released. So I was one of the testers for that. So I thank Karen again for allowing me the privilege of being one of her testers. My finished objects. I finally finished my top. My remade top. And this is the top. It fits much nicer than the last one. The last one was out here. So I'm really happy with it. And on a day like today, it is beautiful to wear. So I shall continue wearing it. Okay, so that's a pattern of my own. There's no set pattern for that one, so I can't put the pattern in the description box below because there isn't one. A couple of weeks back I did a video and I had made a scarf, and for love nor money I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, I tidied up my room, and it's amazing what you find when you tidy up your bedroom, because I found the scarf. So this is one side and this is the other side, and it's the pattern, very similar to the top. So that's the pattern, and I'll be able to wear it when I go to my football games and stay nice and warm. I've actually made it so that I can wear it quite thick. So it's done so that it's nice and thick. So that's that. Please, away you go. Danny, get. My dog wants to join in. So that's that finished object. And then I did a pattern test for, now I've misplaced that pattern test. What have I done with that pattern? I do apologise, I'm not normally this scatterbrained. I did a pattern for Abby from A Stitch Shy of Normal. She's on Instagram. She's not on YouTube, but I will put a link to her Instagram page down below. She's written this pattern called the V-Stitch Cowl, and she has given us permission to talk about it and show the pattern, the finished project, on our social media. So I'm going to do that, and I'll put a link for her Instagram page down below. So this is the pattern that, this is what it came out as. So I've got a bit on my finger that's catching on the wool, on the yarn. Okay, so this is one of the one of the cowls, and this was made using Aurora Borealis by Yarn Bee. It's a 3 ounce 100 gram ball, 189 yards, and I can't remember how many meters, but that's this one. And it is so beautiful to work with. I absolutely adored working with this yarn. It was just so beautiful. Look, I'll be honest with you, there isn't a Yarn Bee product that I've used that I haven't liked. And I'm jealous because we can't get access to it here at all. So that's that one. And then this one was using Yarn Bee Chloe. And this one's for my mother. So that's this one. That's Yarn Bee Chloe. Now this is 70% wool and 30% viscose. So frogging that is not fun, but thankfully I didn't have to. I had initially started that off as a different scarf, and I absolutely hated it. It just wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look. So I frogged it, which took me quite a bit of time, I must say. Excuse me a minute. There we go. Got it. Took me a bit of time, but I finally got it frogged and I made it into the V-Stitch cowl. So I'm really, really happy with it. And my final finished object for the day is a bag I made myself. So there's the handles. So the yarn that was used is Spotlight, which is our crafting store. They have their version of Red Heart Super Saver that's called Spot Saver USA style, and it's a 200 gram ball, 100% acrylic. So I've used Peacock, which is the blue, Hot Pink, and the black is Red Heart Super Saver. Because I wanted a black bottom, it's going to be sitting on the ground. This is going to become a blanket project bag. So I wanted it to be able to sit on the ground and not get dirty. So this is my final finished project for the day. But my video doesn't end there because I have something to share with you all. A couple of weeks back I mentioned that I had applied to study a graduate diploma in psychology through one of our local universities online, and I've been waiting on tenterhooks ever since to find out whether or not I've been accepted, and I had to send them some extra information, and on Saturday morning I received an offer of a place to study, which I have accepted, and I begin studying again, all over again, on the 2nd of March. I'm a bit nervous about it. I haven't studied for 3 years. So I'm a wee bit nervous about it. Bit anxious about how my health is going to go and allow me to do it, but we will soldier on and hope for the best. But that's my good news. I'm quite excited about it. And I'm looking forward to it. With trepidation, but I am looking forward to it. So please excuse my sulking dog. He's sulking because he wants to go into the next room where the kids are. Oh, and I've got a local store that sells Jolly Ranchers, which I'm very excited about. But that's me for now. I've got nothing else. It's a very gloomy day here. It's meant to rain again on and off, but thankfully not as heavily as it did yesterday and Saturday because they were very heavy days. But yeah, that's me. I don't think I've got anything else. Nope. So until next time, keep crocheting, keep crafting, be kind to yourself and each other, and God bless. I am a complete and utter dolt. I knew there was something I forgot. And as I got up from the table, I remembered exactly what it was. I forgot my tea of the day. And my tea of the day comes from Mary from Mary's Crochet Chit Chat, because she sent me a wee message with some Irish tea. Now, I love Irish breakfast tea, so I was quite looking forward to this, and I must tell you, it is a really nice drop. It's a bit hot still at the moment. I find swallowing hot beverages, because of the work they've done on my esophagus, it gets quite painful. So I need to put ice cubes in my hot drinks and let them cool off a bit before I have any. But this is an absolutely beautiful drop. It really is. Love it. Love it. So Mary was gracious enough to send me 6 sachets. I've already had 2. And I must say, absolutely enjoyed them. So thank you, Mary. If there's a tea that you really love and you'd like me to try it, please send on through your favourite teas to me at the address down below. I'd love to try your favourite teas and share a cuppa with you. Now it is really, until next time, keep crocheting, keep crafting, look after yourself and each other, and God bless.